Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Blue Badge Crypto, bringing you another Bitcoin and market update. Really appreciate everyone's support, guys. If you're not already on Twitter, get over there at Blue Badge Crypto. That's where you're going to get the most time-sensitive updates on trends, trading, and analysis in the market. So let's dive into Bitcoin here real quick. If you've been following the updates, the YouTube, the Twitter, then you know what we're looking at here. We have our lower time frame pattern that we're looking at, our lower level of price support here at 36034 that we've come up, held as support, created this lower time frame pattern, now broken out of the pattern, held it as support, and are now testing this yellow line that we've had, as well as our lower time frame trend line here in the white dotted line. And we have had one hourly candle close above it and now open our second and are still kind of fighting this range. So far it does look pretty good. I'm not getting too excited quite yet with just this 1 hourly candle above it, right? We want to see some price action like this where we come up, come back and back test this level of support, get multiple candles closing up here, hold this level of support, and then we can maybe be looking at coming up here and testing the channel line, right, on our channel as potential resistance, right? And that would be right around 40-ish thousand dollars, depending on where we hit that channel line. But that's something we could be looking at there. So far, so good potentially for Bitcoin trying to break this line. Again, I'm not getting too excited quite yet with just this 1 hourly candle coming up here. But that is a good sign. I was kind of more of expecting it to maybe just hit this and dump down. So this is a good sign right here that we're at least trying to push through it. So we'll see what happens right here. Let's take a look at total market cap and see what total market cap has going on. So again, total market cap had our lower time frame pattern here, kind of a similar story, right? Where we've come up, we were creating these highs and failing to create newer highs. We came up back into the pattern, now tested it as support, and are now trying to come up and move to our resistance level at this yellow dotted line, which is previous wick low support. And I'll show you all that here. Y'all see that on previous price action? That's our wick low. So that's going to be our first line of resistance here. Let me get it back to the hourly. Our first line of resistance here on total market cap. Okay, so that could potentially coincide with Bitcoin potentially holding that yellow line. If we were to come back, hold it on Bitcoin as support of that yellow line and go up and test the channel, that could coincide with total market cap coming up here and testing that resistance level. Let me just show you all that one more time. Right, so if Bitcoin were to come up here, see it's already kind of falling back here again. If it does hold this level, right, we come up and back test this level and move up here, that would coincide with total market cap going up to its resistance level potentially as well. So we'll see what happens here. We're already kind of falling back. So we'll see if we can get some more candles closing out here, hold this level of support, and be good for continuation. Now, what we don't want to see, right, is if, price action, falls back down here and we start back testing this level as resistance, right, and start creating lower highs and lower lows, then that's spelling, going back down here to the $36,034 level and potentially even lower, right? We could come back down to that $33,000 level here at 33,444, our new trend line down here, as well as our higher time frame trend line right here in yellow. So just things to look out for, right? If you're in a long position, right, make sure you have stop losses in place, especially when we start losing this level right here where our lower time frame trend line is at, as well as our lower yellow line here, right? If we start, back testing this level as resistance, that's something you don't want to see, right? Potentially a short opportunity if you start seeing that. But so far, we're respecting these levels well, right? We came up here, wick to the yellow line, potentially wick to the lower time frame trend line, came back down, held our level of support here, right? These trend lines are coming in play. Now coming back up and testing this level at our lower time frame trend line again as resistance, trying to hold this confluence of resistance, trying to flip it into support and possibly be good for continuation up here to the $40,000 level. So that's what you want to see. Come up here, have candles close, hold as support, and potentially have continuation. We don't want to see it back testing this level as resistance, going down to the $36,000 level. So that's what we're looking at right now for Bitcoin, guys, in the total market. If you have any other questions, throw them down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, guys.